Right, we need to solve for x in this case, given the equation, the tangent of x over sine x plus 3 over sine x minus 2 tan x equals 6, and we write down the solution to the problem. And we first write down the tangent of x over the trigonometric sine of x plus 3 over the sine of x minus 2 the tangent of x equals 6. The next thing we write down is the tangent of x over the sine of x plus 3 over the sine of x minus 2 the tangent of x minus 6 equals 0. Okay, what we've done is we've just transposed the 6 from the right-hand side of the equation to the left-hand side of the equation, like as shown there. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is as follows. Right, so we have the tangent of x over the sine of x plus 3 over the sine of x minus 2 the tangent of x minus 6 equals 0. Right, the next thing we do is we take the lowest common denominator, and we have the tangent of x plus 3 minus 2 the tangent of x, the sine of x, minus 6 the sine of x, and you divide these by the sine of x, and this equals 0. So what have we done here? What we did here was just to actually take the lowest common denominator. Okay, and this is what we got. Right, upon further cross multiplication, what do we achieve? So we have the tangent of x plus 3 minus 2 the tangent of x, the sine of x minus 6 the sine of x equals 0. Okay, then what do we do from here? We factorize this equation. Right, we factorize this trigonometric equation by writing down the tangent of x plus 3, and we have 1 minus 2 the sine of x, like this. And this means that the tangent of x is minus 3, or it means that the trigonometric sine of x is 1/2, as shown there. Okay, now this is what we have. But as we are solving this, something very important is the notion of what we call the restrictions. There are certain restrictions. What are the restrictions? The sine of x cannot be 0, because if it's 0, then we have division by 0. Also here, this is the tangent of x, which has cosine x in the denominator, which means the cosine also should not be 0. Otherwise, the identity is, this particular equation is undefined. And now if the sine is not 0, it means that x is not a multiple of 180 degrees times k. When the cosine is not 0, it means that x is not equal to 90 degrees times 2k plus 1, where k is an element of the set of integers. Okay, so those are the sort of restrictions that we need to sort of bear in mind, because when we're solving rational functions, these become extremely important for us to sort of take note of. So let's just take note of these here. Okay, so we have noted the restrictions. So what do we do right now? So we proceed to get the solutions to these by finding the reference angles. The reference angle is arctangent of 3. And here the reference angle is arc sine 1/2. So arc sine 1/2 is 30 degrees, but here we have arc at the tangent of 3, which is 71.56505 degrees, like so. Right, so we proceed to then say the tangent of x is -3, or the trigonometric sine of x is 1/2, with the reference angle here being 71.56505 degrees. Here the reference angle is 30 degrees. Okay, so what do we do? Okay, now in view of the cast diagram, we know a couple of things. We know that the tangent is negative in the second quadrant, but it's also negative in the fourth quadrant. Okay, here we know that according to the cast diagram, okay, the sign is positive in the first and the second quadrants. Right, so here we shall get solutions to this. So a solution, an angle that is here will be the negative of this. Right, so which means that x is -71.56505 degrees. Okay, like so. So that is 0.5 degrees. Right, plus 180 degrees times k, where k is an element of the set of integers. So in other words, we have found a solution that is in the fourth quadrant. But we also have another solution that is going to be, that is an angle that is sits here in the second quadrant, but that is going to be 180 minus 70, 1.5605, but it's already taken care of. So this solution takes care of those particular two solutions in the quadrants. So we come to this part here, and here we have x equals. So in the first quadrant here, this angle is 30 degrees. So this is 30 degrees plus 360 degrees times k, where k is an element of z. Okay, so we have another one here, which is 180 degrees minus 30 degrees plus 360 degrees times k, where k is an element of z. So which means here we have 150 degrees, which is an angle in the second quadrant, plus 360 degrees times k, where k is an element of z. So what are the solutions to these? So the solutions to this is the 71.5605 plus 180 degrees by k, and the other one is this one, and the other one is this, okay? So we have already solved this particular question in detail, and thanks everybody for joining us, and goodbye to you. So this solution we've got to mention is sort of the general, is called the general solution to the trigonometric equation. General solution because it is in terms of the k, okay, which is an integer in each case. So yeah, thanks everybody and goodbye to you.